Now no one will be able to escape the wrath of nature. Nature has started showing its wrath on Mecca, Medina, the holiest place of Islam. The scenes are in front of you where you can see how there is a storm and storm all around. And this scary scene is not of anywhere else but of Mecca, the holiest place of Islam. Mecca is of Medina, where every Muslim considers himself lucky by stepping on it. It has become a well of death today. But why is this scary scene finally visible? And why has nature made Islam its target? Let's know. The flood of storms and floods has overpowered Saudi Arabia so much that the people here are not only feeling the danger while walking on the roads, but people's homes are also unsafe. Everything is in ruins. The scene you are seeing is not very old. Just a few days ago, the fast winds of the east were blowing in Saudi Arabia, and as soon as the winds took such a turn that the whole country had to suffer its failure. The stormy weather in Mecca and Jeddah has had a terrible effect. Large numbers of locals have shared the scary video of the storm on social media, in which such fast winds are seen, which was also taking heavy plastic fans with it. Nothing was able to escape the wrath of these fast winds. People were struggling to control themselves. This video is a direct proof that nature has turned its face from Saudi Arabia. That's why the place, which is considered calm, saw the form of a storm that destroyed its complete peace. Not only that, due to such strong gusts of wind, the pilgrims of Umrah in the Mecca Mosque also experienced the danger of the storm. Friends, you can understand the seriousness of the storm from this video, which is not from anywhere else but has been recorded from Jeddah city of Saudi Arabia. Here, the lightning poles were recorded, which is really heart-wrenching. Friends, the initial news means that the sky was covered with dust before the storm reached the cities, which made people realize that something bad was going to happen, but they did not know that the coming time would bring such a face. When the clouds of dust were scattered all over the sky, people began to feel unsafe that as soon as the storm started, they were put in Mecca of Saudi Arabia. Big billboards fell on the ground. Friends, this is the story of Tuesday, August 22nd. When the National Weather Department of Saudi Arabia understood the weather conditions well, and after understanding, he warned every citizen living in Saudi Arabia that for the next few days, in areas like Mecca, Medina and Alba, due to which heavy rains will be a loss. That's why people should leave their homes and keep complete security in their homes, or the danger will increase. Some parts of Saudi Arabia have been so heavy rains that the next day the Mecca administration had to decide to close the school college, due to which the school remained closed in Mecca for many days. The most difficult in this season of rain and storm was for the pilgrims who came here, who are constantly wandering here and there in search of a safe place to save themselves. Due to the strong storm, the pilgrimage of pilgrims had become even more difficult. However, the Saudi government had immediately arranged the protection of pilgrims coming there. But despite this, there were many people who had to endure the storm and rain. There was a time when everyone felt that it was difficult for them to survive due to the strong winds, because all the things around were flying, which was causing harm to people. Many people were injured due to this, and some had to be admitted to the hospital, and those who were in their homes were also not in any danger. The doors and windows of the house were all flying due to the wind. The situation was such that people had to hold a corner of their house and stay there permanently, that somehow save their lives and then see what is there or not. For many hours people stood in the corner only so that they do not suffer any loss due to the strong winds. Friends, we can see in this video shared on social media that how people from different corners of the world came to visit the Kaaba. Muslims were trying to visit the Kaaba in the mosque because without the pilgrimage, their journey is not completed, and without completing the journey, they could not leave this place. That's why people tried to complete their journey despite the strong winds. But it was not at all easy to do so. That's why such videos are going viral on social media very quickly, where in a viral video, you can see the electricity falling on the famous clock tower near the Kaaba, and this scene was really very dangerous because such a fast electricity fall was not safe for the people around here. Friends, the National Weather Department estimates that for a few days now, there may be heavy rains with medium to strong storms due to which the wind can be stopped in some large areas of the country so that the people going here can be protected from the storm. Otherwise, due to the storm coming on the roads, and due to the heavy rain, many accidents were also seen, some of which lost their lives, and this thing is not happening in the coming time. That's why the government of Saudi Arabia is taking tough steps. In Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, heavy rains caused a situation like a fire. Cars were completely submerged in the ground. Water had reached the waist of the people. Only water was visible all around. The surprising thing is that the Saudi Arabia, where there is so much scarcity of water, when a storm comes in Saudi Arabia with heavy rains, then the whole world is surprised that what is happening, and the water of the storm was so much that it was difficult to remove it for a long time. This whole time is very difficult for the Saudi government, and the thing they never imagined that scene nature showed them. Foreign experts say that the weather-related radar is still posing a threat to Mecca, in which it is clearly said that heavy rains can happen in Mecca. And strong winds can also take it under their control. In this case, let me tell you that the most sacred place of Islam in Mecca is the Kaaba, which people not only complete Hajj but also the Umrah journey continues here for a year. In this case, such a red alert is a matter of concern in itself. Especially between Taif and the sacred capital, the situation is getting worse. Seeing this anger of nature, red alert has been issued in many places and people have been advised to stay in their homes. If anyone leaves their home, then he takes his own responsibility. And it is also being questioned immediately so that as many people as possible can be safe. Because the situation is still in control, but the coming time can take a bigger turn. But we would like that nothing like this happens, because the faith and belief of Islamic people all over the world is connected from this place. In this case, if any big incident happens here, then people's faith will be greatly pushed. Just like the rain that came in Kedarnath, it also hit the faith of people. But friends, what can be done? Nature works according to its own. We try to control it a lot, but in the end it shows its real face, that it is everything. Whether it is Kedarnath or Mecca, Medina, no one can escape the real form of nature. So whether you worship God or not, but you should definitely worship the Mother Nature. Otherwise, if we play with it, then it will make our life a game, and we have seen and are still seeing. The storm that came in Saudi Arabia turned many vehicles. People were badly injured and many died, but now all this is the beginning, because nature has attacked only a small country. If this thing starts happening all over the world, then no human will be able to survive. Therefore, it is very important to take care of the Mother Nature, otherwise you will also see some such scenes around you. What do you think about the rest of the video? Don't forget to tell in the comment section. And to keep watching such videos, like the video, share it and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.